You're watching CHCH, Canada's super...
Everybody line up, line up, line up, line up. The show is about to start.
8:13, back to school time. Getting the kids to the mall to go back to school shopping can often be a tough chore, but to make it easier, from Geox, John Story, welcome back to Morning Live.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Well, Geox, if you're not familiar, is actually a pretty big line. It was started in Europe and then it exploded, and now it's in North America.
Exactly. It's an Italian brand, one of the largest in Italy, and yes, it has exploded here.
Yeah. And a lot of it has to do with the major breakthrough, because, of course, rubber outer soles have been around for a long time, but Geox had a major breakthrough in terms of making them breathable.
Exactly. And it really, the outsole is the most important part of it. It's perforated with holes. And inside the shoe, they put a microporous membrane.
Here's a shot of the membrane here. I'll hold the membrane and
yes, there you go.
There's our
back and
membrane
forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so in essence, in simplest forms, as heat rises inside the shoe, it allows excessive perspiration to move through the membrane and out the perforated rubber sole. And on the flip side, no water can go back into the shoes, so it becomes
This is perfect for kids' shoes.
Perfect. Because as we know, kids sweat more than any creatures on the planet.
And we've got some here.
Yes, we've got some here for sure.
Television lights.
Yes.
And here's a good-looking gang here.
Yeah, these are my daughters, Isabella and Jasmine, and their friend Jack.
Hi, thanks for coming in.
And from head to toe, they're dressed in Geox. We also make apparel, which the three kids have on right now. The apparel is the same idea. It takes on the chimney effect. So as heat rises inside the coat, there are vents. Maybe, Jack, you can show your shoulders. There's a little vents on the top of the shoulders where channels inside the coat, the excessive perspiration moves through and vents out through the top.
Yeah, that's a very cool-looking coat, too.
Yeah.
So right in the top here.
Yeah, so we're a brand that's constantly striving for and to utilize technology. The whole premise behind Geox, it really was developed from the space industry, and the kids love it.
One day they'll be wearing these in the space station.
One day, in all colors instead of your basic
Actually,
white.
I love the colors too.
Yeah.
Very fast. And of course, Geox is a whole line of, not just kids.
Yeah, we have kids, we have adults. We're just starting our golf program, so we're getting into golf shoes.
Yeah.
It goes on and on and on and on.
Now, in terms of price point, and just getting back to the shoes and that technology. Oh, and they light up, talking about technology.
Yeah, Batman.
Yeah, let's get a shot of that there. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, so in terms of price point, I'm sure there's a wide range, but in terms of ballpark. Yeah,
the kids' shoes range anywhere from $55 to $90. The adult shoes are $160 average.
What about fitting tips, too, for parents?
Yeah, very, very important. And I guess really where we should start is right at babies. Really important for babies to have really a lot of flexibility and very soft, breathable leathers. The reason is babies, their feet are like cartilage, so they're not really formed as far as bones go. Once it becomes at 26 little bones and the arch forms at about 2 years of age, it's really important. One of the most important tips is to have your kids fitted by a professional. Under 2 years old, they should be in a sitting position. They should, the fitter should stretch out their feet a little bit just to fit them inside the shoe. With juniors, after they start running around and jumping and they're really perspiring, it's important that they're standing. There is a device called the Branix device that a lot of retailers use that gives specific size indications. Obviously,
that's what that thing is called.
Yeah,
the Branix device.
Branix device.
When we go in, if you say, "Have you got the Branix device here to size this up?" then they'll know that you're an informed consumer and they won't play any.
Exactly. It's serious stuff. So it's important for the kids, obviously, to have shoes that are not fitting too large and sloppy, because they do run around a lot, and that can create some challenges. But for the kids, they usually, you want the foot sitting back in the shoe. You want the shoe to not have pressure points. I mean, it's easy to see, if you're observant. Very, very important is to...
And to feel as well. You can ask your child, in terms of what they're feeling with their footing.
Exactly. And it's really important to constantly check the sizes of your kids. You know, when they're babies, they can go up a size every 3 months, almost half a size.
Yeah, that's an
so
issue too.
You've got to constantly check for sizes.
Now we've got timing issues. Who ran out of time? So we'll direct. Geox is available at all the big retailers.
Oh, your finest stores.
Okay.
Kitty Cobbler in the area here.
Okay.
Walking on a Cloud, Miller Shoes.
Okay. Great.
Fantastic.
And, of course, online, too. You can check out the entire lineup. Geox.com is on your screen right there. Thanks, guys. Good modeling job. Wow, you look fantastic. All right, we're off to Ribfest now. Lori's in Burlington at Spencer Smith Park. Hey, Lori.
Yeah, and one person who you will meet at Spencer Smith Park is Furious Pete right over here. He is a competitor when it comes to, you're a professional rib eater, well, just any contest. And what we're going to do is that we're going to see how fast he can eat this rack of ribs. It's about 2 to 3 pounds.